Yo, what up? It's Aaron Now, this is a demonstration of how to test the power and the ability of specific types of electronics, right? So, just to give you a little backstory, just because I'm a good guy and I try to show off my capabilities and abilities to my woman, I wanted to install a ceiling fan. But at the but at the end of the day, the motor was not working. But I didn't know that until her brother showed me this very simple trick to test the ability of a light fixture and different electronics working. So now what we have here is what we call in America an extension car. Okay, so we have this light fixture. Boom, let me show it to you. It's very beautiful. I don't know if I want to shout out the brand in specific because the first one didn't work, but it's a very beautiful light fixture visually, but mechanically, you know what I mean? But so pretty much I'm gonna explain what you do first to understand how you could see if this is a faulty, defective device or if it's working perfectly fine and you might have just, you know what I'm saying, did something wrong. So what you would do is you take the white, okay, you put it in one place. The white is what, guys? The neutral. Okay, you strip it down about an inch, inch and a half, at least a half an inch. I would recommend an inch and a half. Okay. And now, disclaimer. Working with this type of situation as far as electricity, it could be very dangerous, but this is safe. You know, I've done this a couple times, and I was deathly afraid of working with electricity. You know, as I should have been because I love my life. So as you can see, this, you know, this is black. This is and black is power. This is black power. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So when you put this in, if you did it right, it should turn on. Okay, it should light. There you go. There you go. You see? Mm-hmm. So that's how you test to see if these electronics actually. There you go. You touch it. Okay, and then you do it. Okay, and then let's do one more thing. Make sure the actual switch works. Mm-hmm. And then do what? There you go. Right. So at the end of the day, the let me go ahead and turn it off, y'all. I'm gonna turn it back on and make sure when I plug it in. But at the end of the day, the ceiling fan that I previously installed was a good 40 pounds, no lie. Okay, and the fact that I took the beautiful time that I had on my beautiful day to install this beautiful yet defective ceiling fan, you know, it was very what's the word I'm looking for? It was very discouraging to see that I did everything right as far as wiring and electronically, and I took all the precautions and I metered. Make sure you meter. Okay, every time you put something electronic in, a lot of people might, hey, you would rather, do you want your life or do you want the validation from people that don't even know you like that? Meter. That's one thing I learned from my school. Shout out to JVS Apartment Works. Meter every time. But what was I saying? Just make sure that if you can test, if you have the time out your day to be able to test these electronic and these fixtures that have to deal with electronics, that you can do that because you don't want to have to lift 50 pounds over your face and your head and things like that. Let me show you how to do it again, and at the end of the day, they don't even work. You know, I, there's a large possibility that it's going to work. I'm gonna just show you how to do it again. I'm sorry. Just go ahead and put that thing all the way in there securely. I'm not saying that you have to do that every time, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to work. But you don't want to be up there, especially this is the first ceiling fan that I've ever installed, and it was a good 40-50 pounds. I'm holding this over my head. That's, a third of my body weight. I'm not a short guy, but I'm small in stature as far as my physique. And, I'm built like a ballerina. So for me to be holding this over my head for all this time, bro, and my time is valuable. You know what I'm saying? And just for me to be just getting the disapproval of my family. I live in California. It's hot. The fan wasn't working. And it wasn't because I connected anything wrong. It's because the motor wasn't working properly. It was defective. It was, it just wasn't in agreement with my goals. But that happens sometimes. Did I meter it? No, I didn't. If I would have taken different measures that I was shown during the beautiful time that I spent with Mr. John and Miss Denise, I would have known, that this device was not, in agreement to the goals that I had. The device was adversarial to the goals that I had in plan. So we had to spend an extra $30 to go to the Lowe's on Pico and whatever. Shout out to Lowe's, and get another one. So this is how you do it. Very simple. Testing the actual devices before you buy them, because you don't want to be up there. And the ladder that she has is bogus. It's wobbly. That it was not. I was scared. Not only am I on a wobbly ladder, but the ladder was wobbly. That ladder, I'm a feminist, and that ladder was practicing misogyny. So we were already, in opposition as far as our philosophical beliefs. But then I had to hold this 50 pounds is a lot. 50 pounds is the same weight and height and density as a full-grown pit bull in a lot of countries. You know what I mean? So for me to be holding a 50-pound misogynistic fan on a misogynistic ladder, and I'm a feminist, and when I say shaky, when I say this ladder was wobbly. You remember that scene in Forrest Gump when he broke out his little leg braces? That's how I felt when I finally got that fan up there. I felt like I just reached. I feel like God just put his hand on my life when I got that securely on there. You know what I mean? So it was a good day until I pulled the string, and then the fan didn't spin, But then when my girl's brother, shout out to Martine, man. Martine is a real one, man. All ketchup, no mustard. He really gave me a lot of game, man. He didn't give me too much relish, but he gave me just enough. But at the end of the day, he showed me this trick. And I didn't do it wrong. The motor was just faulty, and that happens. That happens sometimes. Sometimes you do everything just like being in a relationship with a beautiful woman. You could do everything right and still lose her, and you could win and still be a loser. That's just what did the French say? C'est la vie. It's c'est passé, or what is the thing they say? It's uh you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. It's como se dice. That's not even French. That's Spanish. But not say la. Is it say la vie? That's life. What's the other one they say? It's a certain je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. Como se dice. It just is what it is sometimes. But that's how you do that, and that's how you do. I don't even know what this would be called. But, hey, you already KNOW, man. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang, you the bang. We the bang together, man. Life is the bread. This how you mix the white with the black. And the white is neutral, and the black is power. Just be safe out there, man. Stop playing around with your life. Peace.